Hey everybody. Oh man, I just got off work a couple hours ago. I've been up all night. Welcome to Gunny J. And we are still doing the 14 leadership traits. We're on trait number 4, which is initiative. And this is like one of the favorite traits whenever somebody's on a board or comes up for a board. We do what are called boards. It's like an interview in the Marine Corps and the Young Marines. When somebody comes up, you ask them what is their favorite leadership trait, and they'll tell you, well, it's initiative, and that's great. I love initiative. But here's the rub on this, on initiative. The rub is we spend about 97% of our life living life by habit patterns and not by conscious decisions. It's been scientifically proven. I'm sure you've been on the freeway, going to work, maybe a constant route that you drive over and over and over, and all of a sudden you look up and you felt like you've been into a time vacuum and you're already at your destination, or even worse, you've passed your exit and you have to go down to another one. That's because you've been driving your car unconsciously, not unconscious as in not awake, but you've been driving your car by habit patterns, and we live life like that. And that type of behavior kills initiative. So let's get our little slideshow going. And so we're going to talk real briefly about initiative, what it is, and what you can do about it. Okay, here's a definition. Initiative is taking action even though you haven't been given orders, or if you're an employee, even though you haven't been given direction. It means meeting new and unexpected situations with prompt action. I know this sounds like something, you can just kind of check off. Yeah. It's actually a huge deal. Sometimes people want to know what makes the Marine Corps the Marine Corps. How come we are one of the finest fighting forces on the face of the earth, the finest fighting force? We use what's called small unit leadership. That's one reason, not the only reason, but it's one reason. We use small unit leadership. In small unit leadership, the commander in the situation is making the decisions. And he can't do that if he's not practicing initiative. If he isn't taking the initiative in battle and combat, in training, it doesn't matter. If you're not taking, as a leader, if you're not taking the initiative, you pretty much are losing it. It also includes using resourcefulness to get something done with or without normal material. I got a lot of internet I need this, I need that. Let me complete that thought. Got a lot of home-based people that say, oh, I need this, I need that, I need to get this, I need to get that. No, you just need to take action. All right? If you don't have a fancy program to track your leads, then write them down on a piece of paper. Most people have a piece of paper. Do whatever it takes, just take action and get going. Use resourcefulness to get something done, even though it may not be the normal material, some fancy CRM or something. But if you need a CRM, talk to me. Without normal material or methods being available to you. I liken initiative to grape juice on the floor. And I see it at work all the time. Shouldn't say that, but it's true. I see it at work. This is what I see. I see people walking past stuff on the floor, stuff that isn't right. They just walk past it. It isn't because they don't care. It's because they're not taking initiative. And they're probably living or working unconscious, out of habit patterns. So how can you improve initiative? Well, to improve your initiative, work on staying mentally and physically alert. I know, right? That's hard. That's hard to, that whole mindfulness movement and everything. I'm not knocking it down at all. It's just another term, but man, just staying in the flow, staying in the zone, and thinking. Be aware of other things that need to be done and then do them without having to be told. So let's talk about self-leadership, and specifically in a home-based business. When you have a home-based business, you're not going to have any, not unless you pay a coach, pay somebody to be your boss in a sense. Unless you pay a coach, you're not going to have somebody to tell you, hey, Chuck, I know you're tired. I know you've been up for about, 24 hours right now. You can do your video tomorrow. No, I'm taking the initiative. I'm doing it now. A little bit unshaven. My eyes are probably bloodshot. I'm tired. I'm drinking my coffee though. And hey, Joe, I see you on there. I'm taking the initiative in my own business. I'm using self-leadership, and I'm getting the video done, and I'll give quality content, mainly because I had all this planned out beforehand, so I have to redo the slides. But if you're going to run a business, you have to have initiative. You're going to have to be able to get things done without the proper resources. You're going to have to be able to self-motivate yourself in order to get things accomplished that you may not want to get accomplished. And if you're in a leadership position, you're going to have to take the initiative to talk to people, to look at people, see if things are wrong. You're going to have to take the initiative to look at processes that may not be working. You're going to have to take the initiative to look 5 months, 6 months down the road instead of 1 day or 2 days down the road. Initiative is a huge, huge deal. And you got to have it, especially if you're a home-based business or you're in business for yourself. So that's what I have for today. Hey, Dima, I hope you guys are getting as much snow as we are. We got about 8 inches out there so far. That's all I got for you today. Remember, it's the 14 traits. The acronym is JJ did tie buckle. We did justice. We did judgment. JJ. We did the first D, which was dependability. And now we're on the I, which is initiative. So thanks for watching. And Gunny is out.